Hi, this is Gautaman, Certified LabVIEW Associate Developer. Welcome to LVCLD. Today we are going to discuss the second part of array operation. In this video, we are going to consider very important two tools. From these two topics, you will get a minimum one question in the CLD 2017 pattern, right? So as I mentioned, there are so many functions are there. In that, we are going to discuss the insert into array, delete from array. Insert into array means already existing array will be added with the new elements. Either it may be one dimensional or two dimensional or n dimensional, whatever it is, you can able to increase, add the elements. So they will increase the size of array. Delete from array, it is simply removing the elements from the existing array. Okay, so both the functionality is going to change the size of array, right? So directly we can move on to the question and we will understand the some basic concept also. Yes, so as per this question, what value will be displayed in the result indicator after completing execution? So you just understand the concept. We are using a while loop. How many times the loop will execute? I equal to 1. So normally I started from 0 and 1. After that 1 equal to 1 is going to be become a true, so automatically the loop will be stopped. So totally this loop is iterating for 2 times. That iteration is 0 and 1. Okay, and those I value directly connected to the insert into array. Insert into array, there are two terminals are there. You can able to get it those functionality from help window, right? So it is nothing but which index, that solid color box is there, no, that is a index, and element, which element you are adding it. So that is very important. And the top one is n dimensional array, that is existing array where we have to include the elements, that will be given as input to there. Okay, right? So in this part we have two elements, the existing array 9 and 8, two elements, right? So when you are removing this one I equal to 0, mean what will happen? 0th index, 0th element to be added in the existing array. Already there are two elements are there. In the 0th index 9 is there, and index 1 we have a element is 8. So what will happen when you are providing this function? So simply it will move on to the 0th index, and 0 will be present in the 0th index, right? And when you are going for a second iteration, that is I equal to 1, it is simply moving on to the second index, that is a first index, and one value will be displayed as that. Okay, so from this we can able to understand it is simply increasing the size, no? So 0 will be available in the first element, and 1 will be available as a second element, and 9 and 8, which that is existing elements, will be available in the second and third index, that is 0 1 9 8 will be present in this case. You can understand it from the demonstration. I will do the execution. So we will go move on to the second question. Similar to this similar to the previous question, we are also having existing array. Here the loop is iterating for totally 0 1 2 3 4 5, totally 6 times they are going to making as iteration. So after 5 equal to 5, that is I equal to 5, that is 5 equal to 5, the loop will be stopping the iteration. And we have to find out the what is the maximum value and the minimum value in the particular generated array. Okay, so 4 will be 4 is the existing value, no? So 0 1 2 3 4 5, and 4 is the final answer. So array value what will be there at the end of the execution, then you can understand who is minimum, who is maximum in the given elements. Yes, create one indicator. Yes, you got a one dimensional array only. So you just see, yes, 0 1 2 3 4 5, which comes from this iteration, no, iteration terminal that has been feeded, and that existing array value, that is element value is a 4, is available in the bottom, right? So from this easily we can pick who is minimum. 0 is a minimum, maximum is 5, so that we can able to find it from this point. So let me show the indicator also. Yes. So these are the minimum value and the maximum value. Next one is the delete from, right? So it is simply removing the elements from the existing array. So we have a existing array which is having three elements, 1 2 3. Here I didn't specify what will happen and which element I have to delete it. So you just understand from the help window, one dimensional array should be given, so that is n dimensional array should be given as an input, and if you are not specified, simply it will remove one element. The length is 1 will be default, and the last element will be removed from that. Either you have to specify from where I have to remove it, or it automatically the LabVIEW will remove the elements. So just to see this, so 1 2 is a normal element which is present. From that we have deleted, from the existing array we have deleted element which is named as 3. As these options are 1 2 and the deleted portion is 3, that is option A is the right answer for this. Similar to the same condition, so here I just specified length, how many element to be removed from the existing array, but I didn't specify from where. Okay, if you have specified from where, that two elements will be removed, or else the last two elements will be present. So from this point itself we can understand the last two elements and 4 and 5 will be removed, and 1 2 3 is going to be available in the array point. Okay, 1 2 3 and 4 5, right? So these are the very important thing. From these 4 questions, at least you can expect 2 questions from this part. Please take a more practice on it to crack a CLAD 2017 pattern easily, right? Please subscribe our channel. You can follow us in the name of LV CLAD in Facebook and Instagram also. Please see the description of video to get a NI batching certification learning path. Thank you all the best.